Apple just made the MacBook smarter than you think. You see this little notch right here? Well, it's not just for looks. It's actually hiding one of the smartest pieces of technology that Apple has ever created. And to show you what I'm talking about, let's do this. We're going to close the lid of the MacBook and then open it back up. See that the screen wakes up automatically. But pay attention to the little detail right here. The screen was completely black just a second ago. But now all of a sudden there's this little animation with the Apple logo, and then the desktop appears. What you just saw happen is something that has never been done before in any computer, period. Let me explain what just happened so that everyone's on the same page. Normally when you close the lid of your MacBook or put it to sleep, the computer doesn't know if the screen is facing up or down. So when you open it back up, it has to do a little flip trick behind the scenes to get the screen right side up. But since the new M2 MacBook Air has an updated hinge design, Apple's able to use the True Tone sensors to know exactly what angle the screen is at when the lid is closed. Then, while the display is off, those sensors work with the ambient light sensor to determine if the MacBook is being lifted, moved, or rotated. And when the screen is lifted, the computer wakes up in the correct orientation. And Apple can do all this because the new M2 MacBook Air has a brand new SoC chip called the M2, and this chip is packed with some serious horsepower, which means we're going to see some seriously impressive battery life on this thing. In fact, Apple claims that this new M2 chip will get you up to 18 hours of battery life on a single charge, which is absolutely insane considering how powerful this machine is. And don't forget, this is also the first MacBook to have Wi-Fi 6E, which is 3 times faster than the previous generation. So you can literally download a movie in less than a second. This new M2 MacBook Air is thinner and lighter than the previous generation, has a bigger screen, better battery life, a better camera, a better microphone, a better speaker, better graphics, more RAM, more efficiency, more processing power, more everything. And it starts at the same price as the previous generation MacBook Air. Like, this is the most insane upgrade that I've seen in years. In fact, the only thing that's really missing is Face ID. If they had just added that, this would be the perfect laptop. But even without Face ID, this is still the best laptop for the vast majority of people. And yes, that includes the new M2 MacBook Pro, which costs almost double the price. This thing has such great battery life that you don't even need a charger. Just throw it in a bag and take it with you everywhere. And then when you finally do need to charge it, you can just plug in any USB-C cable, any block. It doesn't matter. This thing will charge with anything because it supports a standard called pass-through charging. So you can be using the MacBook while it's charging, no problem. You can also charge your iPhone on the go with this thing. There's plenty of ports, more than enough power, and the battery lasts so long that you'll probably end up with a full charge every night. There's honestly nothing else out there like this. Like I said, the only thing that's really missing is Face ID. Other than that, this is a perfect laptop. And look, I know we're going to see an M2 MacBook Pro later this year, but until that comes out, this is the best you can get. This is the new M2 MacBook Air. It has the same starting price as the previous generation, but it's much improved in every way imaginable. Like, Apple has seriously outdone themselves this time. They took a product that was already perfect and made it even better. This is one small step for man, but one giant leap for MacBooks. I'm the host. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next video.